Okay guys, there is a ridiculous set out there in the Scarlet Violet modern era set that is actually so slept on. And I'm not talking about Shrouded Fable, okay? I already talked about that set. That set is pretty underrated, but you know, at least people talk about how underrated it is. This one, it flew under the radar of so many people, including myself. I actually told people not to get this set, but much regret, okay? Because we are finding out some crazy things about it. Not that anything about it is new. I think it just flew under the radar so hard and people just forgot what all these awesome cards that this set actually holds. I think it's actually more underrated than Shrouded Fable because, again, Shrouded Fable is talked about a lot. It's so talked about that it's in a weird way hyped up of how underrated it is. And that makes it almost not as underrated now because so many people are aware of its awesome art and might be getting into it. But Scarlet Violet base set, the first set out of this modern era, is incredibly underrated and slept on, and people are talking about Paradox Rift, Paldea Evolved, Surging Sparks, and of course upcoming Prismatic Evolutions and all these other sets that are supposedly pretty amazing. But if we look at some of the art and compare it to Paldea Evolved and some of the sets that are more hyped up in Scarlet Violet era, the base set, I don't even know where it came from, but the base set isn't lacking at all. The base set actually has, just hold on for a minute with me, just let me do this, okay, real quick. The base set actually has a lot of the best things in it. The best this card, the best that card, in my opinion, and you know, it's not even opinion anymore at this point. I'll show you why in a hot minute. And the value of a lot of these cards are also going up really, really fast because since it is an underrated set, there's less open, there's less available singles hits that are wanted. The demand is driving up the supply. The supply cannot match the demand in the market. Holy cow, man. Like, just give me a moment to prove what the heck I'm talking about. So let's open it up. Let's really get into this. And here's the first card I'm talking about, Skullvillain. Not a big fan. I am not a big fan of Skullvillain by any means, but this is an incredible concept of an art. This full art illustration rare is crazy. They're at like Dave's Hot Chicken or the Hot One set, and they're trying some hot peppery, you know, hot sauces, you know? The vibes are insane. The art concept, nobody asked for it, but it works so well. It's incredible. And then we have, I think, not even I think, I know this is the best Armor Rouge card in existence, and it exists in the base set of Scarlet Violet. This is the best Armor Rouge. You're looking at the best all-time Armor Rouge Pokemon card. There is no other card better than this. And I'm not just saying that because it's a illustration rarity. It's not opinion, honestly, at this point. It's objectively the best Armor Rouge card in all of Pokemon history. And it exists in the base set of Scarlet Violet. And this is the second card I showed you guys. We haven't even gone in. Admittedly, this is not the best Slowpoke card. Well, perhaps some of you might think it is, but and most people probably do not think this is the best Slowpoke card in all of history. But it is a very cool, very nice concept, very cute Slowpoke card. Slowpoke IR. You can't argue with that. Nobody is looking at this card and thinking, nah, this card sucks, this ain't it. I would never want this card. If I pulled this card today, I would cherish it, cherish the heck out of it, put it in a top loader, maybe in my top loader binder where there's a special place for them. And the color gradient is amazing. The leading lines, the Slowpoke himself, just being a silly, goofy gooner. Yeah, it's amazing. This card is also rising in price as we speak. Now, especially if you are someone who grades their cards and wants to get PSA 10s, this PSA 10 is going above $100 right now. It's amazing. And illustration rare, ladies and gentlemen, from the base set. That's the third card I showed y'all. We got the Wiglet. Wiglet isn't the most popular Pokemon, okay? It's kind of weird, you know. Nobody really wanted an underwater Diglett, but it kind of works. Now, what makes this card so amazing? Look at the colors. Look at the composition of the card. Look at the beautiful waves. And then we got the Love Discs, some other Pokemons in here, some Shelter. We got a Psyduck, for goodness sake, and we got a Slowpoke over there on the island. It's insane. Coupled with this beautiful painting of the wave. This is a very dynamic card, and it looks absolutely gorgeous for an illustration rare only. And it's just a Wiglet. Base set goes crazy. Trust me, holy cow. How did we sleep on this? And then we got what I believe is the best Dondozo card in all of existence. I don't know that many other Dondozo cards, but come on. Look at it. It just draws you in. And the midnight or the sunset colors of the immense waves, the way it's jumping out of the sea. Bro, the Tatsugiri just looking at him, this one getting flipped up. Are you kidding me right now? This is insane. Look at the colors, look at the composition. This is a perfect water card. The best Dondozo card with the best Armor Rouge card living in base set Scarlet Violet. And arguably, this is not objective, I think. The best Pachirisu card in all of existence. This one might be my favorite. Like it's drawn in this goated way. It's so cute. There's electricity coming out of it. If I put this IR, if I put any of the IRs I mentioned, I would be over the moon. Just super happy to pull it. The composition in that forest, there's some other Pachirisus curiously walking around, doing whatever. The colors are flying off the card. And this best Pachirisu card is also living in base set Scarlet Violet. Where have we been, y'all? I need to get my hands on some base set Scarlet Violet. I'm telling you, I have a few packs. I thought I was gonna open it. I'm gonna just keep it sealed because there is some promise in this set, I'm telling you. The Drowsy, not my favorite, but the art style is really, really unique. And this card is also rising up. PSA 10's going for more than a hundo. PSA 10 collectors, graded collectors. You guys are in luck if you got some base set. Just an illustration rare Drowsy drawn in a very, very unique way. Again, not my favorite, but I do like the concept. It's kind of like a lonely Drowsy over here. Pretty freaking sick. And Drowsy is psychic type, so the art is kind of like psychedelic. It works. All of this in base set. And here we reach one of the craziest things about this set. Did you know this set holds one of the most goated modern day triple card sets? Like, you know, a triple card set is the starters from Stellar Crown, that for an example. But we have what I believe even more goated than that, even more goated than the starters. And this is something I would love to have in my collection. We have the Routes, Curlia, Gardevoir 3-card set. And people must have forgotten that this is from base set because this is an incredible 3-card set that is second to none. This is one of at least top 3 best modern day 3-card set. Starting with the Routes, we got a young family moving into a young place. And then the Curlia, the young family has a little kid. They have settled in their new home and the Curlia evolved from the Routes. And then we got the SIR, Special Illustration Rare, Gardevoir. And the couple is old now. The kids probably moved out, you know, a lot of memories on the wall. It's giving me goosebumps. The Curlia evolved into Gardevoir and still with the family. This is like right in the feels. I didn't notice the nice details in the back on the wall. You can see the family's taking a bunch of pictures and the kids drawn. This is all existing in base set Scarlet Violet. Can you believe that? This is a goated card. This is one of my top chase cards of all time and it's in the base set. I think like hard stop right here and it would be great because what else do you need? You already have some top cards here, the Scovillain, the best Armor Rouge card in all of Pokemon, an amazing Slowpoke, the best composition Wiglet with some extra Pokemon in there. Hands down the best Dondozo, perhaps the best Pachirisu, if not at least top 3 Pachirisu. Crazy Drowsy card going up in price. And then boom, one of the best, top tier, just top shelf 3-card set. Hard stop here and it would be an amazing set already, but they're not done. Fido, freaking insane. The bakery, kind of looking like Fido himself. Fido is looking like a bakery snack. Amazing concept. The Graveyard, I don't like Graveyard as a Pokemon, but this Graveyard dog theme is like graveyard thing and it's playing with ghost type plushies. The Gengar, the Ghastly, the Drifloon. There's a Ditto over there. There's a Banette in the box. Come on, this is an incredible card. I would say this might be top 1 or 2 Graveyard cards ever. In my opinion, this might be the best. The Riolu, an amazing card, and it's got the Lucario, it's got a Medicham posters, so you know, it's trying to be Pokemon it looks up to, and it's working out, and it's destroying the pillows and everything. It's destroyed the dumbbell here. It's very powerful already. And it's going up in price as well. PSA 10 goes over $120. The colors are amazing too. The blue matches the Riolu so well. This is an outstanding card. It doesn't stop. base set goes so hard, it does not stop. This is rivaling Paldea Evolved. Just because Paldea Evolved has that magic card, come on. Sandile, like not my most favorite Sandile, perhaps, but it's showing Sandile in its natural environment. As you can see, there's a Sandile chasing the Cacturns. I think they're called Cacturns, I can't remember, it's been a while. In the background, it's blurred. It's got a narrow depth of field, and it's just showcasing Sandile in his natural environment, just lying in wait, an ambush predator in the sand. Super amazing card. And then we got the Klawf, very cool as well in its natural habitat. They are a climbing species of crab. It keeps going. This base set is the set that keeps on giving. The Mabelstiff, waiting for some food to drop in this picnic. It's just fun. It's vibrant, it's colorful. The art is done so well. I could pull any of these and I would be happy. I'm not a King Gambit fan, but I would imagine if you are into King Gambit, do I need to say anything? This is a stellar card. Wow, King Gambit fans are eating good. And this might be the best Starly card to ever exist. Again, living in base set, the best Starly card. Are you guys seeing this? Like, is it just me? It can't be just me, right? Come on, you can't let it go down like that. You can't be like, yeah, Chris, what are you talking about? We were always base set fans. No, I've heard my fair share of stories of people saying base set sucks or their lack of, because nobody's been even talking about it. People just say Shrouded Fable sucks. Nobody even talks about base set. So it can't just be me, okay? Don't be gaslighting me like that. The Scovet, very cute. I love the Pokemon Celebration stamp on the mini fridge. That's insane. I didn't even notice that the first time. And the full arts, the normal full arts also aren't lacking. I would love to have this Arcanine. Look at the colors. Look at the shading. Arcanine is one of my favorite fire types. Gyarados, amazing. Kind of looks like a little worm, a little fat, thick worm. And the trainers aren't even that bad. They're not that boring. Look at this trainer, SIR. Instant classic. The arrangement, design, 100. This would be an amazing card, and it's a trainer support card. I would never say that normally for non-Pokemon cards. Even Penny is looking kind of interesting. We got some interesting SIR trainer support card. Jack, yeah. Whimsical. You can feel the wind coming through the window. Some food for your food collection. Arvin. Would I have wanted it to be Brock? Yes, 100%. But a lot of people collect cards that have some food in it. And this would fit perfectly with your Jasmine's Gaze or something like that. Let's not talk about the ultra rares. No one cares. Koraidon. Not one of the most popular Pokemon, I'll give you that, but this is beautiful art. Composition is amazing. We got the little Dedenne and the Koraidon looking tropical and really, really cool, really powerful. And the Miraidon is also no slouch. Daxbun, this Daxbun's like, what is that, bro? Casually seeing a Miraidon outside of its window in this like futuristic city. Very amazing lighting, RGB lighting up in here. So it doesn't stop. It's a lot of bangers. Obviously my favorite, the chase card of all time. What do you guys think? How did this happen? Is Pokemon so heat right now that we are sleeping on insane heat? Did the Scarlet Violet era really start this amazingly? This set is banger after banger and nobody's talking about it. Everyone just wants to talk about Paldea Evolved, Surging Sparks, Prismatic Evolutions, Journey Together. Everyone just wants to talk about Moonbreon, Sunbreon. Let me know what you guys think. Because, do you guys think the same? Like, is there a better Armarouge card out there? Is there a better Pachirisu card or Dondozo? I really challenge you to find a better Dondozo. This is a hype card. It's incredible. And name a better 3-card set than Routes, Curlia, and Gardevoir. I dare you. Comment below what you think. Love to know your thoughts. I read every single comment. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Cheers.